Welcome back, Knights of Apollo. It is yours truly, Apollo. And today, I hope you're wearing your big boy siege pants, because we've got a big boy siege. I welcome thee to the gray heavens. Alright guys, welcome back to Third Age Total War Reforged. The battle has just begun, and we're in the gray heavens. So this is a custom map and a custom scenario. The map is made by WK, which you'll see him playing in today's battle, and the scenario is made by Sin of the Dark Cloud. So yeah, this is a very, very beautiful map here. This is just unreal. Really, I get the elf, like smug elf vibe, you know, the pure culture, very nice, very authentic, very cool. I mean, I can't wait. There's all kinds of streets, you know, and even though they build a lot, they keep the trees intact because they are elves. They are getting attacked by Umbar. I'm pretty sure all the forces are Umbar, but before we look at the Umbarian forces, let's just continue to look at this map. And there they go. And we're gonna, you know, they're just, you know, knocking down walls, opening up gates. No big deal. Actually, they're scaling the walls already. Wow, look at that. Okay, we should probably slow it down. All right. So, again, I wanted to take the time to just show you around the map and just look here. Now, the key of this map is choke points. We do have some very interesting terrain, which is great for archers. Obviously, the elves would build a very favoring terrain for archers, I guess is one way to put it. And then it leads to this great, like, structure here, these pillars, and it goes all the way to the town center. And this is the town center. So, yeah, pretty freaking sweet. It looks great. It's awesome. So, if we look at the attackers really quick, like I said, they're all Umbar. This one's commanded by Donald King Slayer. Over on this side, we have another Umbar. Wait, no, that's also Donald King Slayer. My bad. He's got his army split. We have two more forces over on this side. We got Drezzy 4K. And then over here, we have the creator of the scenario, Sin of the Dark Cloud, going in with his great forces. And then the... What?
Our men have slain the enemy.
Okay. And then over here... We've got J Monster also going as Umbar. So we had a sally out from the realm of Linden, going out with his horse lords, with his general. What was he thinking? And it's WK too. So yeah, WK, one of the elven defenders. So yeah, that's a very bold move there. So if we look at the defender, I think there's 3 defenders. Of course, they're all realm of Linden. We have Carandol. Carandol, and then let's see, way over here we have Neffy. I'm sorry. Here's the second player, Neffy, trying to fight for these walls, getting ready for infantry impact. And then I think way over here, this is. Oh no, it's Neffy too. What the hell? Where's WK? Where is he? There's Carandol. Here's WK. Here's his forces. So they all have similar forces, the great elven army. It's going to be awesome. So let's do normal speed and get this battle underway, because it is a long one. And I'm going to be exhausted by the end of it. But, you know, if you're not exhausted at the end, then it's not a battle. But here we go. The first clash of infantry. Donald Kingslayer going in after Nefty's Midland pikemen. The pikemen are going to continue to hold here. They've got archer support, so they decided to actually not go for the walls. They're not going to try to hold the walls, but rather the outer perimeter, the inner perimeter of the walls, I should say. Then we have the ram knocking down more gates and more infantry about to charge in. And this looks fantastic, guys. I mean, if you don't like this content, you can get the hell out, because I just don't know what you do like, you know? Like nothing gets better. This is the best thing on YouTube, guys. No, I'm just kidding. This is great, though. This is a lot of fun. The forces charging in over on this side as well. So they're trying to overwhelm the pikemen. He might want to send up some reinforcements, but he's got his Midland Marines pushing up as well, which have great javelin capabilities, and more of the forces charging into the fray. Excellent. Let's go check out what else is going on here. We've got, oh yeah, look at this. We've got the forces scaling the streets. They're trying to push in. Nothing defending over at this gate, so he's going to have easy access. But the defenders have decided to hold the higher points of the settlement. So instead of going low here and defending this area, they're actually going to fall back and kind of defend this area on this side. They're also not defending this gate as well. The attackers are taking a slower approach here. Have not sent in infantry. I think they're dealing with some elves at this moment. Yeah, they're dealing with the constant sally out lancers. So we got some missile cav going in and trying to take out weak, vulnerable units of the attackers. So it's good to see the defenders not completely passive, trying to go out there. Oh my god, how many gates are there? Good god. So another gate goes down. You know, honestly, they should have built less gates. Make it harder for them to come in. But look at it. This is just brutal archer fire coming down on these great heavy infantry. They've got a lot of armor. Oh, now we got the javelins. They're in range of the javelins. And the infantry are going to continue to push here. Try to get to the infantry. Just try to get in the face of the enemy, because that's the best way to avoid skirmishing fire. Ooh, watch some friendly fire there too. But it doesn't kill anyone. Just kind of hits them like, hey, watch where you're throwing that thing. But they actually decide not to. Oh, they're breaking. They're breaking. They just can't handle it anymore. But that's the thing with the elves. Like, if they want a chance of winning this battle, they've got to conserve their ammo as best as possible. And for the attackers to take this one, it's all about their archers. They need to get their archers up there. They need to soften up these defenders and make it a little bit easier for their infantry. So the Royal Guard about to charge in. So we're already seeing some elites being tossed into the fray. Some awesome helmets there too. I love it. So they're going to push up, try to get over here. Oh my god, the projectile is coming down on these boys. I feel bad. These elves, man, they got it nice. But again, that's what this battle is going to come down to. It's going to be a battle of attrition. That's honestly like 90% of these siege battles. It's about archers. It's about attrition. It's about ammo. I'm pretty sure those are all the same thing, but you get what I'm saying. Now we got some catapult fire coming down, going after some of the archers of Umbar. Oof, very close there. Where is that artillery? I want to see that in action. I want to see that. It's got to be way up here. Yep, here it is. No, those are chariots. Whoa, cool. Midland nobles. Pretty awesome chariots you have there. The artillery's up here. Fantastic angle. Very great angle. Gonna be able to get some good shots here. Hopefully, doing some good damage. But yeah, there's been a great progress here for Umbar because the defenders are kind of letting them in. Just letting them kind of take the first area. But, you know, even though they took the gate with ease, it's an uphill battle from here. Literally, an uphill battle. They've got to go up the streets of the Grey Heavens. And these elves are ready to fight to the death for them. They're ready to fight to the last elf to defend their home. And here we go. They're going to, drop the pikes. Put the pikes down. There we go. So Umbar now charging in. We got Dreezy 4K going in with his forces, doing what he does best. These are some pretty cool units. Kind of reminds me of the Gondor infantry. The shields are very similar. So it's a heavy infantry, well balanced with defense and melee. They have some maces equipped, so they're going to do some blunt force against these elves, which looks like it's a good weapon to use because of how, you know, heavily armored they are. Look at that. The pikemen hold their ground. Oh, and we got a charge here from the Noldoran Guard. So a little flanking maneuver by the elves. WK. Get a little bird's eye view. So there's a lot going on in this battle. A lot going on. If we head back over this way, we've got some Corsair Blackguards trying to. They are a skirmishing unit. That's why they're just kind of standing there. They're ready to fire back Into the, oh yeah, oh my god, they dropped so many. That was like a line battle, Napoleonic line battle, the way those guys dropped right in the front line. Now they got to reform the men in the secondary line, that they've got to take the front now. And then we got more Corsair Blackguards, more infantry trying to muscle their way through the Elven defense. So the balance of power, if we look at the kills, allies, in this battle, the allies are the attackers, 18% dead. Enemies killed, the defenders, 12% just changed. So far, I think the defenders are doing a decent job, you know, holding the streets, making it difficult. But this is going to be very challenging. I mean, they're taking on a lot of forces. They are greatly outnumbered, but they are not outmatched. And there goes another gate. I don't know where these gates are. I just, like, it just seems like there's too many damn gates. I think it's way back over here. Is there, oh yeah, look at this. Oh no, this one hasn't even gone down. Another gate. We're going to see another gate animation. So we got Umbar really trying to use every point of attack, trying to use every single breach point to overwhelm their defending enemies. And that's what they need to do. There's a decent force here waiting for him though. So I don't know how much, like, I don't know if they're going to be able to break through over here. They might want to wait. They might want to wait with this army. Or they can set up some troops on the walls, fire down. You know, that is an option. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, we've got, look at this. Look at it. Oof, oof. Look at all the archers layered on this hill. I mean, it's going to be brutal attacking this settlement. Even though the defenders are great. Like I said, they're greatly outnumbered, but they've got the terrain. They've got the skill in soldiers. So they don't need the numbers. They just need the willpower, the hold, the courage. So Umbar still trying to make his way up this hill. And the Corsair infantry now charging in, getting peppered down with arrows. So he's just trying to send up more infantry, more skirmishers, doing whatever it takes to break through. And that's kind of where we are in the battle right now, just trying to break through. Some great progress over here from Sin of the Dark Cloud, using his mass to overwhelm the lesser of the elves. And here's how this battle is going to go down, guys. As soon as one position falls, the entire defense falls. Or not the entire defense, but this entire outer defense. Once one area, once one choke point is down, then the attackers are going to be able to run through the streets, get behind other defenses. Now we got more elves coming in. The Mithlin Sword Masters charging into the fray. They're like, you will not break this line, not today. The Mithlin Lancers still hanging out, waiting for an opportunity. We've got some archers who have now repositioned themselves to this hill. Ooh, look at this guard. That's great. So they're going to support the infantry who are fighting for their lives, fighting for their people, fighting for the gray heavens. Nice little javelin throw there by the Corsair Blackguards, going after the Cav, which is a pretty big target. You can see the Elven archers trying to pepper down the skirmishers of Umbar. Putting up the good fight, man. The good fight. More archers spitting down some arrows. Still going after the Cav. You can see the enemies. It's either one, they're going after the Cav because there's less of a risk of friendly fire, or they're greatly threatened by the Cav and they want to just take them out. But it's kind of hard for the attacking archers to get some kills here because they don't want to risk friendly fire. So it's not like they can fire into this blob. But yet I still see some arrows going into that blob. So I think they are risking the friendly fire. He needs to angle his archers, just try to counter the Elven archers, who are going to rack up a lot of kills here today, guys. Oh my god, they're going to kill a ton. I mean, at the end of this battle, if we ever reach the end, guys, I mean, this is one of these legendary battles. Like, will we get to the end? Will we make it? Will we survive this epic, fantastic content that Apollo is spitting out all the time? I don't know. I don't know. We'll try. Excuse me. We'll try. But we've got the missile troops in the second line here supporting these pikes. Like I said, the Linden Elves commanded by Neffy. He looks like he's got this under control. This is a little bit of a problem here. He might want to send in reinforcements. Oh! There's your reinforcements. A fiery ball of justice coming down like an asteroid, crushing these people. Beautiful. Just a beautiful sight. Oh! Another good hit there. I mean, not only is he killing a ton of these guys, but he's breaking them down, as in mentally. They could break at any moment. Once you see the fiery balls of justice, there's no escape. And when you see that there's no escape, you lose the will to fight, and you will retreat out of there. So technically, there is an escape if you retreat, but you get what I'm saying. For dramatic effect. Yeah, but I think Neffy has this fight over here under control. Boom! See you later. Boom! That didn't hit any. Well, I hit a couple. Now he's got even more reinforcements. J Monster's not giving up. He's not giving up. He's like, you know what? You got artillery? Well, I'll match your artillery with more infantry, archers, and my own artillery. Yeah. So the archers doing what they can, really focusing their fire on the elven archers in the back line.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Only half. Oh! Oh! Taking out one of the elven catapults. And the archers also focusing down the crew. So good moves by J Monster. Taking out that deadly. Oh! Nice. Another elven general has fallen, though. Losing generals as the defenders, not a huge deal, but it will affect the battle. Oh, how did that happen? The friendly fire, man. But they've got to send up more. Do they have more? Yes, they've got a little. Well, these are archers. He doesn't exactly have more, so this might be a failed assault here. But there's plenty more assaults going on. You know, that's just one area. Look at this. They are overwhelming. J Monster also having forces over here. I'm sure he's fighting with maybe Sin. Yeah, Sin and J Monster. And they're making some great progress. Over on this side, though, whew, the elves are holding. I mean, look at the dead bodies here. Okay, so I'm moving the camera around a little too much here. I'm sorry about that, guys. Now we got the attackers taking a little bit of a slower approach here, using their archers to skirmish down. And guess what, guys? We're only 1/4 through the battle. Yeah, can you believe it? 1/4 through the battle. It's gonna be a long one, guys. Like I said, I hope you have your snacks and drinks. Sit somewhere comfortable, but you won't be sitting comfortable very soon because you're gonna be on the edge of your seat. So a nice little brawl going on between the forces of Sin of the Dark Clouds, Umbar Army, and the Realm of Linden, commanded by Carandor. Cav going back and forth as if it's like the messenger. Like, reports from the general. The general says, hold your ground. Okay. Sounds good. Don't break. Fight to the last. For the sake of the gray heavens. Oh, another general has tasted death. Oh, that was one of the attackers. The first attacking general has been slain on the battlefield. Sin of the Dark Cloud, he's got his heavy infantry just waiting to go in, and there he goes. He gives the command. Well, actually, not quite. He's given the command for the Corsair Blackguards to get right in the face of the enemy. Are they going to throw? They're going to throw some shade? Throw some javelins? No, they're taking their dual-wielding sword. You know, they got their double swords out. Now they're charging up the heavy infantry. And there we go. The command has been sent, and they're charging in the heavy infantry. And that should be the last of these elves. They held. They put up a great fight, but it just wasn't enough. I mean, it might be later on if the elves can hold overall. And same thing over here. The Umbarian forces have broken through. Let's go back way over here. Let's see how this is progressing. I mean, there's just so much fighting going on. Ooh, it's still really close. Umbar, commanded by Dreezy 4K, getting harassed by chariots in the rear. These troops are breaking. It's not looking great for these guys. It's not looking great. They got to do their best here. they've got to do their best. Their archers are still alive and well. They've got a decent amount of infantry over here. But at this point, these attackers need to try to kill as many as possible. That's what it's going to come down to. Let's go back way over on this side where, ooh, that's beautiful. Where we're going to most likely see an elven victory, which is good. So now they can kind of send these guys, these reinforcements, over to the other parts of the battle where they're losing or where they're struggling to fight these guys. Oh, look at that. Look at that background. Oof. Oof. Those pillars, that elven architecture, you know? Fantastic. So let's see what the elves have. I mean, they're doing a master retreat. Look at this. Falling back their archers, getting them back to the final stand. Already prepping some troops here. We got some heavy infantry, some more heavy infantry, more of a shock troop. We got the blade masters. So they're ready. I mean, they've got a solid force, but they definitely need to send back some archers that have a skirmishing ability. Look at the town. Look at that town. That looks so good, man. Did such a great job with this map. It looks really good. Elves still holding strong here. Like we saw earlier, the biggest threat is going to happen over here. The fact that they have broken through, and now they're going to push and support the other sides of the battle. So at this point, the elves might want to do a mass retreat, right? They might want to fall back to more tighter, less defensive areas because they do have less troops. We're going to go back here and enjoy the frontline battle that's happening here. And if we look at the percentage, let's see what we got here. 75% of the attackers have been killed. Already, 75%. How can that be? How can 75% of the troops already be dead and we're like just barely over a quarter through the battle? What? That's bizarre. And then 70% of the defenders. So guys, we've got a close one here today. We've got a close one. Nice little cav charge from the Midland Lancers. Trying to soften up these Corsair Blackguards. Yeah, it looks like Dreezy might actually break through over here, which is going to be really impressive. I mean, over on this side, actually, yeah, he's losing on this side. But on the other front, he's doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. Another general gone. I think that was Dreezy's general. He is in the thick of the fight, which is really unfortunate because his bodyguard is just, you know, pretty healthy. Sweet. So we got the dock there. More and more of Umbar just trying to get to his allies' aid, trying to support him. And they need to hurry up. If they can try to get the elves by surprise. Okay, thank you. If they can get the elves by surprise. Oh, another capture. Whoa! The warlords of Umbar. They're not letting these elves escape. And this is going to really give the attackers a nice advantage here. If they can prevent the elves from being able to fall back. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. My computer was like, hey, you've got an update. I was like, okay, not now. I'm trying to watch an epic battle. Thank you. So hopefully my computer doesn't just randomly restart, because that's what Windows likes to do. They're like, hey, you want Windows 10? No, well, too late. You got it now. I'm like, oh, okay, thanks. But yeah, these forces pushing through, trying to get through the elven architecture, cleaning it up. We have no elves defending this upper area. God have mercy on all the civilians, the elven civilians sleeping in these buildings. But let's be fair. If you're an elf, you probably are in the military. If you live forever, like, you serve forever. You know, maybe you have think about it. Like, think about this, like, realistically, right? Say you have a race that can live forever. They're in, you know, like, the only way they can die is through, you know, getting killed. They would most definitely have everyone serve in the military. It would be a requirement. Unless, like, you were super wealthy or somehow you can benefit the country without your service. So you would have to serve the country lifetime. Well, forever. because you don't have a lifetime. And the reason that I think everyone would have to serve, it'd be like Israel, you know, like everyone's got to serve because they're surrounded by enemies. But I feel like the reason everyone has to serve is because if everyone's living forever, you're not having a lot of babies, right? Because it just, you'd be overpopulated. Like, you'd have to like figure out, oh, okay, Steve fell on a rock and died. So I guess someone can have a baby to kind of replace him. Like, you'd have a set number because you can't overpopulate because no one's dying. And if you keep giving birth, so that means you've got a limited number of troops. It's not like you can just keep pushing out troops and stuff. So during like wartime, oh, they're having babies like crazy. They've got to, especially if it takes longer for them to get older. See, that's the bad thing about being immortal. Is like during wartime, you can't quickly get more troops on the battlefield because it most likely it takes them forever to grow up, right? So to get to adulthood, it's not like they come out of the womb like fully grown elves, like, oh, I'm here, boys, let's go to battle. But yeah, they've got to grow up, and it takes a long time. So the elves cannot afford to lose a lot of casualties because, well, they don't have people growing up fast enough to fill in the ranks. So that's where the skill comes in, because the elves, since they're immortal, you know, they have all the time in the world to train. So right now, we're just, anyways, that was just my rant about realistically looking at immortal people in military and stuff. Anyways, but yeah, the forces are just kind of resting up at this point, preparing for the final siege. And you can see the elves have just given up on all the outer defenses. They have all fallen back, and this is it. This is it, guys. This is what the elves have, which is amazing that we're already down to the final stand, and we're not even halfway through the battle. So what I'm going to do here, guys, I think we're in a bit of a slower pace. First off, let's get some cool, oh my God, look at that shot right there. Awesome. But we're going to go ahead and fast forward. Is there elves down here? Yeah, there's some elves down here. But we're going to fast forward, guys, until they make the great push. Yeah, the elves are just trying to get out. They're trying to get, run! Run! So it's nice to see that the elves still have some troops not near the town center, so they are going to have extra reinforcements. And look at the attackers doing what they can to skirmish them down. So yeah, we're going to fast forward to the point where they make the final assault on the Grey Heavens. Alright guys, welcome back. I made a huge cut there. But you didn't miss anything. You just saw, you missed troops marching around. That's about it. But we're back. The battle has begun. And I was actually caught off guard here. Umbar charging into the final stand. We got artillery. Oh! Artillery shelling the pikes and the swordsmen of these elves. The archers firing down, getting some good hits. But yeah, you can see the final stand is underway. And, you know, we've got a lot of reserves back here. This is going to be a very delicate situation. Let me go ahead and get some close-ups here. This is going to be a very delicate situation because, you know, the attackers, they've got to try to use up. They have to exhaust all of their ammo, soften up the elves as much as possible, because even though the elves are they're pushed all the way to their final stand. There's nowhere else to go. They're like a cornered dog. And they're gonna bite, baby. They're gonna bite back. Oh, that was cringy. But yeah, they're gonna bite, all right? They're gonna bite hard. So they've got to be careful with that. Over on this side, they're not charging in. They're using their skirmishers. Though on this side, they're not as strong of a force. Also, I wanted to note, if you look way back here, there's a general unit. Like, look at this. Heavy cap, it's a general. Here he is. He's waiting. He's going to show up to the last second and save the day. So I just wanted to spot that out for you guys, just in case something amazing happens. I don't know what's going to happen, but just in case. You never know. But yeah, this is a brutal fight right here. Artillery really needs to land some hits. By the way, where is that artillery shooting from? Let's see. Where do they have such an interesting angle? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Look at this. Just fire! Fire down on that position. There we go. Boom! Yes! The fiery balls of justice landing on these elves. We have a little bit of a fight here. Just a little bit of a fight. So I like the fact that the attackers are slowly going in. You know, they're taking their time. They don't want to just rush, because you know, if you rush in the entire army, you're gonna, you know, not all the troops in the back are gonna be fighting, and they do get tired. So that's a little thing about Medieval 2, is that the troops in the back, if you have like more than like 2 units in a choke point situation, it's too much, because the troops in the back will not be physically killing anyone, but they are getting tired. By the way, look at this elf. Look at this elf. Oh no, a general has fallen. Umbar's general. Look at this guy. He's like, I will be in the back lines. I will kill every single man that stands in my way. Oh, he's dead. He died. Okay. Well, he was a brave soul. Unfortunately, he did not get any kills, or at least what we saw. More reinforcements coming in. We got heavy infantry reinforcing the lines. They're like, not today, Umbar. Not today. You will not cross this bridge. You will not enter sacred land. And back over here, things are pretty calm. I mean, they're finally setting in some heavy infantry, chewing up these wardens of something, I don't know. But they're gonna push and go for the bridge soon, and now we got 2 forces attacking. And how are we looking for heavy infantry? I mean, we got a decent amount back here. Looks like all the pikes have been sent to the front line. But yeah, they've got a decent number of heavy infantry. We got a general, we got some archers. So even if the attackers break through these pike lines, they still have to get through more infantry after that. That, or they'll just keep sending in forces. Nice little brawl there. Brawl. It sounded like it said brawl. Nice brawl. Now the archers are firing down on the pikemen. That's a smart move there. You're probably going to save a lot of lives by doing that. Are they still fighting these archers? Are you kidding me? There they go. They just defeated them. So yeah, archers in the back here trying to soften up this pikeman. Trying to get them off the battlefield. And here comes the spears. Look at them cheering. They're cheering as they advance. They're like, yes, the gray heavens will be ours. Hopefully. And we look at the bounce power. It is slightly in favor of the attackers. 81% of the attackers have died. 79% of the defenders have died. So it's very, very even. Which is not good for the sake of the defenders, because I'm pretty sure they're outnumbered. But this is a percentage thing. Not exactly a numbers thing. I wish it did show you, showed you the numbers. But look, oh, now we got even more reinforcements lining up here. Yeah, I think they're just gonna hold the bridges. And if the bridges fall, then the gray heavens fall. The city falls. Oh, nice little charge there. Are those the pikemen charging up? No, he's got his pikemen back here. He is sending up some infantry, though. Again, just buying time for his archers to fire down. The attacking archers also putting down some heat. Here we go, more pikes moving in. There we go, he's going in for the kill. He likes this. I like this positioning, so he's going in. And I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I mean, there's not really that many attackers back here. We do have the Corsair pikeman in the back by J-Monster. I think it's because he like, they can see him on the mini-map. You can't hide a general. Out of all the units he could have hid, you can't hide a general. So that's unfortunate that he's well aware of the general's position. So yeah, he's going to continue to watch the back flank with the pikemen. We're going to continue to watch the brawl over here. Slowly but surely, Umbar's pushing through the bridge. Do they have a lot of... Oh, they do have a lot of reinforcements. They've got a lot of swordsmen back here. Pikemen, spears, all that good stuff. But I don't know if it's going to be enough. And it seems like the balance of power is shifting. It seems like the elves are starting to hold on to this one. And for my own sake, I hope the defenders win. Just so I don't have to see you guys complain about the fact that the defenders never win. They do win, you're just not watching all my videos. God! More and more swordsmen going into the fray, really reinforcing these lines. So like I said, guys, it seems like they're committing all their infantry. Seems like they're going to send everything they have at those bridges because that's the best option they have. And they're just running out of troops. I mean, I think they've sent everyone in except for the pikes. So eventually they're going to have to send those Corsair pikemen in. And we are getting close to the end of this fight. I think what I'm going to do is do ×2 speed, guys. Just for, for time's sake. Because it seems like this battle is going to be going on for another good, couple minutes. Of just kind of like this grind fest right here. Javelins in the back now throwing. He's setting up some infantry. We got the Corsair Blackguards who are, I'm pretty sure, used up all their ammo. So they're going to be charging in as an infantry unit. Oh, no, they still have ammo. Or maybe not. Oh, they're going after some elves who made it past. I don't know how these elves got over here. There we go. They're charging in. Charge, man! Woo. Excellent. Some more and more infantry. I mean, this is just a brutal, brutal fight that seems to be never end. That seems to never end. Same thing over here. The elves seem to have this under control. I mean, they've got to break down these elite units. Sorry, guys. Elite units. Here we go, more swordsmen coming in. Wildbringers of Castamere. Archers spitting down some arrows. Javelins throwing their javies. These guys are getting back up though. They're tough soldiers. An arrow in the forehead's not gonna stop them. Actually, I'm pretty sure that would. Beautiful rally there. These elves, man, they are tough to break. And this is the last of the attackers over on this side. I mean, they still have the pikemen over here still watching that flank, but the general has moved positions. You see he's way over here now. And he might just try to get around and... Oh, there's pikemen over here too. Okay. J-Monster's watching the flank. He's got it guarded, well guarded. But I mean, he's got to commit those pikemen eventually. And look at this, the great push from Umbar. The great push into the final stand of the Grey Heavens. Umbar also doing pretty well here, considering that I honestly thought they would lose here. But the elves, it seems like they've given up holding on the bridge. They have now set up a stand for the final stand. So yeah, they've got plenty of troops here. They've got, you know, they still have a good amount of infantry. I bet if they sent them to the bridges, they would do a lot of damage. I just don't. I feel like it's better to hold the bridges since it's less of an area to defend. But these elves are putting their immortal lives on the line for the Grey Heavens. Legends. But yeah, this side's about to collapse though, and the elves show no interest in trying to reinforce the lines. There we go. It's official. The floodgates have opened. Now they're gonna chase down these guys, the Marines. These guys are hanging on by a thread over here. And soon we're about to see the final stand. Look at that. Forces falling back. What are they doing? Oh, they're forming even more tighter position. Look at this. The defenders are desperate. They are absolutely desperate. Get this catapult in. There we go. That's actually a pretty good spot. You don't want it too far away because you risk friendly fire. So you actually want it pretty close to the front line. And now these guys are resting up once again. I think you should move the pikes now. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Where did these guys come from? Corsair crossbowmen? Whoa! Still has a ton of troops here. Okay. Balance of power still very close, 88 to 90%. That's crazy. Umbar is broken through. Both armies are just exhausted. We're going to time 6 speed. I'm not going to make a cut here because I feel like the next stage of the battle is about to begin. But they're setting up crossbows. I don't know. I just don't think they have a chance here. I don't think they have a chance. Oh, here we go. They charging? They're charging. Alright, so we'll do normal speed here since we're on the final stage of the battle. Artillery, you know, supporting their men as best they can. Oh man, look at that. Look at that. That looks cool. Them defending this really cool Capitol building. Hold, this is it, man. This is all we can do. Hold. Where was Gondor? One of the players have been defeated. It's a thick line of elves. He still has the sword masters too, the blade masters. Will they hold against such reckless hate? Gotta hit those artillery's not firing. Oh, the blade masters going in as well. Both armies are just sending everything they've got at this point. Yeah, they are winning the battle. Let's see, 89 to 92%. The good news is that the attackers aren't playing like a bunch of pansies and just sitting back using their archers. Excuse me. They're actually trying to go in with their infantry. And look at, that's a huge blob, guys. Artillery not firing. This is bad. They could even try to snipe out the general. Archers are focusing down the general. You might want to move them out of there. Final stand. I mean, these two, they're just so elite that it's taken forever for them to kill each other. Blade Masters getting ready to reinforce. Artillery not firing. If they could just land a hit. Yes, the battle's in his favor. 90 to 93%, guys. Come on, fire that artillery. Give them hell. Yeah, they're struggling. Every soldier has been committed to the front line. It's not looking good for the defenders, guys. The pikemen are closing in. Where's that general? Here's the general. He's got to go in soon. But he's not going to be able to. The pikemen are watching over. Watching the flank. Crossbows now moving up. Unless the elves can pull off a miracle, which that might be the case. There might be a chance they can pull off a miracle. This catapult needs to fire. What's going on? Fire! They've almost made it to the catapult. Look at, unless they're out of ammo, which could be the case. Look at them push them back. Pushing and pushing.
Is in our favor.
Yeah, it's looking better and better for the attackers as the time goes by. The catapult crew not firing. They've got their swords out. So I assume they're out of ammo. And the general needs to make a move here. He's got to do something. But this unit was wasted. Oh, the pikes are gone. The pikes are gone. They're still in the back though. But I don't even think they need the pikes. I think they've won this one. Yeah. Sorry defender fans. But it seems like Umbar has taken this one. So we're going to time 6 speed it. Because I think it's quite clear who's going to win this fight. Yeah, look at, they have so many reinforcements. Oh yeah, look at that. They're pushing into the town center. Using brute force. That rally. General going in, just gonna YOLO his way. Oh, wait! He actually got a charge in. The pikes have stopped defending the rear, now going after the crossbows, but still not gonna be enough to change anything. It would be crazy if we saw a chain route. That would be insane. So it looks like the gray heavens will fall this day. Unless there's some kind of miracle. Another charge after those archers. Oh, and then javelins. And now they're going to charge the rear of the infantry, but it's not going to change anything. They might get a kill or two. They're going to get focused down by the crossbows. Watch. Just watch. Ready? Oh. Now it's down to one man. Is that the general? Yeah, that might be the general. He's just gonna watch his city fall to such evil, such reckless hate. Oh.
The enemy general is dead.
At least he fought for his people. Yep, the attackers now control it. And that's gonna wrap up this battle. So it was a lot of good fun. It came down to the wire. It was 94 to 99%. That is insane. Very, very close battle. Very even scenario. I think the elves probably should have retreated a little bit earlier in that situation. I mean, it's really tough to say. But the elves put up a good fight. And the gray heavens will now become the black heavens. because evil forces now control it. Unless Umbar's just like really great and they change their ways. Player admits defeat.
The battle is in our favor. If we
There we go.
true and
I'm not sure what we're waiting for.
victory will be ours.
I think we got like a handful of elves. And the final elf, about to die.
Victory is ours.
There we go.
Only by a
So look at the
sword's
kills here. Really, really good kills. A ton of troops on the battlefield. Insane amount of troops. So yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. Good game to all the players here. Thank you to WK and Sin for making this scenario and map. It was awesome. If you guys enjoyed this battle, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, share, and of course subscribe for more epic Middle-earth battles. Thank you once again for joining me with another glorious siege. I'll see you next time on the battlefield.